Hi, this is Michael J. Maher, the author of 7L, the 7 Levels of Communication, and also founder, proud father of the Generosity Generation. I'm here with Savannah McNamara, and we just had a great mastermind here at the hotel, and we had a 15-year-old in our mastermind. How cool is that? And she sat down and she introduced herself and she said, yeah, I'm Savannah and I'm majoring in computer science, physics, and mathematics. And it's like, wow, like how does that relate to love, generosity, and appreciation? How does that relate to the to 7L and what we do? So I point blank asked her, and I wanted to share that with you, right? How does that fit in? What is the Generosity Generation, or what is 7L? What is it done for you?
Well, I read 7L when I was in 1st and 7th grade. And it was really important for me at the time because I just moved to a brand new environment from South Texas to Los Angeles, California. And coming from someone who is very antisocial and typically doesn't reach out and talk to people, learning ways where I can strategically reach out to people, show generosity, show gratitude, and really show people that I value them and make it constructive to where I can build better relationships in my life that will help me ultimately. It was really empowering, and I find that sense of empowerment was instrumental to my gaining confidence to really excel in areas that I knew I could, I just didn't have the confidence to do before.
So it gave you an approach to other people that wasn't like, I've got to impress anybody, right? Let's just not worry about myself. It's going to be all about them, and finding a way to put, when you ask the questions, they answer, and all the attention's on them. There's no pressure on us when we ask the questions, right? And your end point was to help, right? All you were looking at with interaction was to help, right? So what's that look like in your life? What's an example, or where's somewhere that is kind of taken place, or that kind of thing?
Well, in my life, I would say this book has impacted me in that way, and the forefront would probably be my education. So right now in high school, I'm in certain classes where everyone is older than me and I'm the youngest person there, and that gives me gives you a lot of apprehension and putting yourself out there, asking the right questions and trying to get the answers you need. It's just sometimes asking those questions can be a bit downgrading because other people know them. And it gives you the confidence to want to know more than you want to impress someone and have them know you for a certain way.
Wow, that's really impactful. That came up in our mastermind today. As I said, what's your biggest challenge right now? And I will tell you, my first 6 months to a year in the business, I didn't want to look like an idiot, right? And yet I was an idiot, right? And the only way to go from being an idiot to being a little bit smarter is being vulnerable and saying, you know what, I do have a challenge. You know what, I do need help, right? And that's helped you get a lot of help through the years, right?
Yes.
And you had just talked about scheduling a fire session, focus, immersion, recuperation, and evaluation. And so what are you going to use that 90 minutes to 2 hours to focus on?
So in the fire session I'm scheduling for 6 o'clock to 7:30 tonight is going to be for showing gratitude to the teachers that have helped me in the past. I've moved a lot. There's a lot of things I had to catch up on wherever I move education-wise, and the teachers I had last year, specifically in math and science, really helped me get to where I am now. And there's certain things and opportunities that they gave me I wouldn't have if I didn't have them.
Right.
And so now that I'm in a new place where they have gotten me so far in their teachings, I feel like it's really important that they realize the impact they've had.
Yeah, Newton, right? If I've succeeded, it's because I've stood on the shoulders of giants.
Yes.
So you're going to be writing notes and calling and emailing those giants that have helped you soar to the top, right?
Yes, sir.
And did you notice that she said she scheduled her fire session for tonight? I asked, what is your biggest challenge right now? And we go down to the bottom line, which is by when? When are you going to conquer your biggest challenge? You know what top producers do? You know what super producers do? You know what the really talented do? They schedule it for that moment. They schedule it for within 24 to 48 hours. And you know what the average do? What the average do is they'll schedule it for a month from now, or they'll schedule it for 2 months, or by the end of the year. No, 6 to 7:30 tonight. I'm betting on her. I'm betting on the future. She is a leader in the Generosity Generation, and I just applaud you. You're awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you. And your parents.
Yes, fantastic parents.
Thank you.
Thank you.